And we may not start August 5th with the jury. We may have so much left to do still that we give them another week. But once we do start back with the jury, I'm thinking 8:45 to 6. And when I say 8:45, I mean 8:45.
All right, let's fast forward a little bit.
I know that we can have that list before next Friday, or at least by next Friday.
That'll be great.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I guarantee y'all that list will be ready before 5 p.m. and not like 5:42 when they send in their response.
All right. With regard to the most immediate
exactly
scheduling, the kind of getting through, hearing argument on, getting rulings on the things we all just talked about that are pending. Is everybody available and I guess I've already got y'all, unless Judge Glanville had excused you, I think I've got y'all, but is everybody available? And I'm not saying we're going to be here 8 to 5 every day the week of the 29th, but is the week of the 29th, everybody's available to the extent we need all of those days?
The state's available.
Okay. Anybody not? Okay, perfect. Because I'm thinking that at least most of that week, that's what we're going to be doing, which means I am not going to be going to the judges' summer conference, but that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, not a conference. Y'all know what happens at those conferences.
All right. With regard to kind of further in the future, just when we're going to be having trial, I think it's maybe been like 4.5 days a week or something. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter what it has been. Here's what I'm thinking. I am thinking that when we are in trial, we start at 8:45 and go to about 6, at least until the time changes and it gets dark early. And I'll have to obviously make sure that all the jurors can do that. I don't know what their, pick up kids schedule is or anything like that. But I want to make the most of our time, like I said, while we're here and have them. So that's kind of going to be my plan going forward. And it may be that we want to go.
She is not playing.
All 5 days. It may be that we want to, break at lunchtime on Fridays. And if we have other business to do, we stay for the afternoon. And we may not start August 5th with the jury. We may have so much left to do still that we give them another week. But once we do start back with the jury, I'm thinking 8:45 to 6. And when I say 8:45, I mean 8:45. I intend to take the bench at 8:45. I expect I know that the parties, the defendants will be here
Whitaker,
because the sheriff's office will have them here. I want all the attorneys to be here as well. And if you have 5 attorneys on your side, as long as one of them's here, we're going forward. Okay? So I don't want to be waiting around till 9:30 to get started. 8:45. All right, so that's that. So a couple of things have been brought to my attention that some people might like changed.
She is not playing.
Have a fresh face.
I love it.
And y'all, some of these are really kind of insignificant, but I'm going to go ahead while we've got some time and bring them up. Food in court. Everybody can have water whenever they want to. The attorneys can have, whatever drink they want to, as long as you're not klutzy like me and don't spill it all over everything. I guess if you do, that'll be your problem.
I like it.
If we are working through lunch and the jury's out and we're working and y'all are here and the clients are here, that's okay. But snacking while trial's going on, we're not going to be doing that, okay? So if we are working through lunch, if we are working late and it's dinner time, it will be okay to the attorneys or the defendants have food. Not while somebody's on the stand testifying, okay? We're not at a movie. We're not going to be eating popcorn. All right. Hopefully that'll be all I have to say about that.
Get them right.
Apparently,
Get them right, Judge
one
Whitaker.
of the first things that I don't know how many different deputies told me was the clothing for the clients has gotten a little out of hand in terms of how much they all have now. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, y'all remember they couldn't find little Woody clothes.
Y'all need to maybe get
in the
together
chambers.
and let's exchange most of that. And sure, they can have new outfits for court, but it sounds like they're like full wardrobes full of clothing for some of these defendants. And that's just a lot for the deputies to have to keep up with. So how about if y'all check in and maybe through Miss Rosser, y'all all know Miss Rosser, I think. She's not even here today. Yeah, she is over there. Miss Rosser, my fabulous litigation manager. And let's make sure that it gets whittled down to a manageable amount of clothing, you know, like.
Can we give Judge Whitaker a round of applause so far? So we're seeing a theme here. Y'all know, in a lot of, even in the Republican National Convention that just went on, there was a theme, right? What is the theme of this status update right now? The theme is get your together. That's the theme here. She is not playing. She's saying y'all need to get together on this. I'm gonna give you all this information. Y'all can get straight. When can you have this? This is we're gonna meet. When I say 8:45, I mean 8:45. If you're late, I'm gonna hold you in contempt. No, she didn't say that, but anyway, here we go.
There are
no
only
eating in court.
5 days in each week.
No more Oreos for Young Thug.
Even if they had a different outfit every day, that would only be 5 outfits. Okay, we shouldn't have 20 different outfits for anybody. So y'all need to clear out apparently the closet. So now I've done that
She
for
said,
the deputies.
"Get your
They'll be more happy
together."
And okay, next topic. Minimizing disruptions in court. I don't exactly know what that means yet, but
Oh my gosh.
let's try to conduct court in a way that minimizes disruptions. And we'll just leave it at that for now.
Interesting.
There was
Were there a lot of disruptions in this trial? I haven't noticed that.
Apparently, and I'm not even sure if I understand exactly what has gone on with this, but the defendants listening through earpods to things on laptops while court is going on. And I'm not sure I understand why that's happening, and that raises some security issues with.
I may have showed y'all this clip, but I'm gonna have to find it. There's a point where Young Thug is listening to music in court, and he's got his headphones in, and it looks like he's listening to new music. He's sitting there rocking his head back and forth. She's taking some shots at Young Thug today. Let that man. He's an artist, man. Come on now.
Our security
She's been
staff
watching.
with the sheriff's office.
She's been watching.
So can somebody kind of explain to me what that's about and why that's necessary? And if nobody wants to, then we'll just do away with it.
I think it was originally combat boredom.
All right. Well, we won't be bored from here on out. So then if that's the only reason for it, I want to be moving forward efficiently and
She is not
expeditiously.
playing
So
around.
let's just plan to not have that happen anymore. And if there arises some new reason for it, then we can address it again anew. Okay? Yes, sir.
Fair. It is what it is.
There are times where the defendant might need to listen to evidence, interviews, things of that nature. And I've made that available for my clients to listen to some of the interviews from witnesses, testimony, prior interviews, things of that nature. For evidentiary purposes, that would be a request.
Is Mr. Adams in there today too? I didn't see him.
Have that access where necessary.
So why is that happening in court? That seems like something that should happen after hours between the two of you.
Certainly understand that. Just maximizing the time that I have with my clients since I don't have availability with him.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Every day. So he's here, we're here. So a lot of times I'll give them an opportunity to review evidence.
That's right, Italo. That's a fact.
The only reason I want to ask.
I'm going to ask that you try to get that done outside of courtroom time. And if there is some sort of an emergency, unexpected reason why something can't have been reviewed before, then you can bring that to my attention. But okay.